Could we be witnessing the end of an era for one of the Vancouver Canucks' newest defenders? Rumors are swirling around a potential trade involving a player who was just signed this offseason. With the team struggling and a reshuffling on the horizon, fans are left wondering what this means for our defensive lineup. Make sure to subscribe and like to stay updated on all the latest Canucks news. Vincent Desharnais is officially on the trade rumor mill, and let's dive right into what that means for the Vancouver Canucks. Just a couple of months into the season, whispers have begun to circulate about his future with the team, and honestly, it's got me feeling a bit torn. Rick Dhaliwal on Donnie and Daily, the team, mentioned that he's hearing Desharnais' name come up in trade discussions, and you can't help but wonder if the Canucks are already looking to correct past decisions. Now, I get it. Desharnais was brought in over the summer with high hopes, great size, solid potential, but this season has been nothing short of a struggle for him. He's found himself as a healthy scratch multiple times, which is never a good sign. And with Derek Forbort set to return and other players like Noah Juulsen and Eric Brandstrom stepping up, Desharnais' spot in the lineup is starting to look pretty precarious. The fact that he signed a 2-year contract with a cap hit of $2 million per season complicates things. Teams are always looking for value, and when you have a player who hasn't performed well, moving them, especially with term left on their deal, becomes a challenging task. Dhaliwal mentioned that while it won't be easy, the Canucks management has shown they can pivot quickly when things aren't working out. I think we've all seen how they've managed to deal players unexpectedly, like Ilya Mikheyev and Jason Dickinson. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, you admire the willingness to make tough calls. On the other, you have to question what that says about their initial evaluations. So, will Desharnais finish the season as a Canuck? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Part of me thinks that if they feel they can get something valuable in return, they might just pull the trigger. But then there's the emotional aspect. He's a player they invested in, and watching him go after such a short time would sting a bit. As fans, we're all about loyalty to our players, but at the same time, we crave success. You have to wonder how this affects the team's chemistry moving forward. If they do trade him, who fills that void? And can they find someone who fits better into the system? As we know, the Canucks have been struggling defensively, and losing another body, especially one that has potential, could be risky. It's a balancing act, and it's one the management needs to navigate carefully. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think trading Desharnais is the right move? I'm honestly divided on this one. I see the potential for improvement, but I also recognize the need to make decisions that align with the overall direction of the team. And with the pressure of a fan base that's hungry for results, every decision is magnified. So, I urge you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think the Canucks should do? Should they hold on to Desharnais in hopes he turns things around? Or is it time to cut their losses and move on? Your opinions matter, and I can't wait to engage with all of you about this. The Vancouver Canucks have made a strategic move by reassigning potential goalie Ty Young from the Abbotsford Canucks of the AHL to the Kalamazoo Wings in the ECHL. This decision comes after the return of Thatcher Demko to the lineup, which sent ripples throughout the organization, allowing Artur Silas to reclaim his role as the top goalie for Abbotsford. This left Young, at just 20 years old, in a bit of a tough spot, ultimately leading him back to the ECHL to continue his development. Let's take a moment to reflect on Young's journey. What started as a rough debut in the AHL, where he allowed 3 goals on his first 3 shots, turned into a promising stint. After that shaky start, he faced 119 shots across 5 games, successfully stopping 111 of them. He ended up with a record of .320, goals against average of 2.41, and a save percentage of 0.915. For a young goalie who was unsure just months ago if he was heading toward a professional career or back to junior hockey, this is nothing short of impressive. Now, Young is headed back to Kalamazoo, where he made an immediate impact earlier this season. In his first 2 games with the Wings, he stopped 74 of 76 shots, boasting a goals against average of 1.01 and a stunning save percentage of 0.974. His only loss was a heartbreakingly close 1-0 defeat against the Indy Fuel. But here's the silver lining. He'll have a chance to bounce back this Saturday against the same team. Selected in the 5th round of the 2022 NHL Draft, Young has quickly shown he can be a vital part of the Canucks goalie pipeline. But with the constant rotation of goalies within the organization, it raises the question, how long will he have to wait for his next opportunity? Now, let's talk about the implications of this move. Bringing Young back to the ECHL is a calculated decision that could benefit both him and the Canucks in the long run. It gives him the chance to get more game time and experience, which is crucial for his development at this stage of his career. However, I can't help but wonder if this is the best path forward. Are we sacrificing short-term gains for the sake of long-term development? I'm honestly torn. What do you think? Is this the right decision for Ty Young and the Canucks? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop your opinions in the comments below. This is a pivotal moment for Young and the franchise, and it's important to discuss how these choices impact our future, both as a team and as a community of passionate fans. As we continue to follow the Canucks this season, every decision and every player move is crucial. The stakes are high, and the excitement is palpable. I can feel the anticipation building as we all wait to see how these choices will affect the team's chances this season. So, if you're as invested in the Canucks as I am, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any breaking news or analysis. This is an exciting time for the Canucks organization, and as always, I appreciate you joining me to talk about our beloved team. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. What are your expectations for Ty Young and the team moving forward? I can't wait to see what you all think.